What a shot! He gets off the mark with a fabulous sixer. There was a chance for Pratham, but he wasn't able to capitalize on it. And that is the difference between UD and other teams. They grab onto those chances. Taken this time. After a juggle, Puneet gets out. He was so close to getting out of the first ball, he got out in the second. Sixer and out. That's a big blow. Yash Kothari comes into bat. It is almost, the inning starts after his arrival. 7 for 1. He has given them a quick start and he has got out Puneet. He takes a round of the stumps and gets into his stance. Dada bowls the ball in the right area. He is bowling that first over. That is beautifully bowled right in the block hole. Nicely bowled. Both the balls in the exact right length which they are expected. If you're bowling it full, bowl it completely up over there. So helicopter is the only option which he can execute, or converting it into a full over full toss. That's a chance. Dada gets a big man. Nobody has been able to dismiss him in the first over. And it is Vijay Dada Mozar who has done it. Yash Kothari failing when his team needed him the most. Dada gets a man. He kept him quiet for a couple of balls. He got him out on the third ball. That is how you take the big players out. You play on their ego. Make them play 2-3 dot deliveries. They are bound to give you a chance to give away their wickets. Bowling those couple of dot deliveries against the big players is the crucial stuff. And Dada did that and clinically removed him. Because almost his ego forced him to go for a big one. And there is where he lost his wicket. Oh, another chance! Another wicket! Dada is on hat-trick probably for the next year. Because this is the last match which he is going to play on the league. 7 for the loss of 3 wickets. What a good over this is. 3 wickets in an over. And he is on hat-trick for the next season. Yes, he won't be allowed to bowl another over. This is the last league match. It is Mukesh and Husaif who have to take the responsibility now. They need to put up a good score. Dada, let's not waste time. Forget about those 20 minutes. Take care so that you can save some time in this innings. Rupesh comes in to bowl the second over. Oh, what a shot by Mukesh, but he gets out. He should be probably playing more in this game because he is a pretty handy batsman. He might have got out, but he should be a part of a playing 11 every time. He gives his wicket away. 4th wicket down for UDs. Suresh Saroj comes into bat along with Husaif Khan Pathan. Dada making some way for the other teams to qualify for the second place. All of a sudden, this team looks watertight. Seven runs, 4 wickets down. Turned towards square leg for a single. The score moves on to 8 now. 8 for 4. The momentum is with the Turf Addicts. Uzaif Khan Pathan comes on strike. That's a wide. 9 for 4. Chance taken! Wonderfully taken by Rupesh. That is the 5th wicket down. Anti-climax in the last match. They have lost 5 wickets. Almost the run scoring has been dried up in the last 2-3 matches. The free-flowing nature of the game has all of a sudden become a pretty sluggish one. And Kishore is just saying, "Ab khel rahe, last mein aake khel rahe." That should have happened much before. They needed a match like this in the initial stages. Probably Dada should have bowled the first over every time. Oh, what a shot! Anuj Mishra is not bothered about the situation any time. He comes in, hits it hard down the ground, gets a sixer. Still has a ball. 15 for 5. 5 wickets down. Oh, fantastic pickup by KB. 16 for 5. Chance, what a shot, what an effort, brilliant from Pratham Yadav. Superlative effort. He saved 5 runs for his team. He could have taken one of the best catches of the tournament. What a splendid effort that was. He was Superman. He was airtime for some time. And that was fantastic to watch. He swung himself towards his right. That would have been a blunt. That would have been a fantastic catch. Instead, that's a life for Anuj Mishra. 17 for 5. Oh, what a shot. This is probably the best shot of the match. Brilliant to watch. He has got a 6 and almost a 6 on the second attempt. This was a quality shot. Very few people in turf cricket play a shot like that. Off the back foot, cramped for space, and you need strong elbows, strong forearms to hit shots like that. What a shot that was. That's a wide. The score we move on to 24. Anuj has come in like a storm. He has taken the match ahead. 3 balls, 13 runs. Oh, almost clean bowled. Chance, that's a big one. That falls in no man's land. That falls in the wicket space over there. And that's some good fortune the big man needed. 24 for 5. Anuj is on 13 of 5. 3 balls remaining in this over. No ball. Opportunity for Anuj to go for another big hit. Probably every ball he is trying to hit it like a free hit. He is not wasting any time. That was a free hit. That was hit again very hard. Not able to get the elevation which he wanted to. 2 balls remaining. What a wonderful ball that was. Beautifully dug out. Fantastic bowling by Priyanshu. In spite of being hit for a sixer, that was very well bowled. Another one. The score moves on to 27. The last ball of the third over. This is class personified. We'll wait for the signal. It is a boundary. Super shot. 31 for 5 at the end of 3. It was 9 runs and 5 wickets down. All of a sudden, in a space of just 7 balls, they are 31 for 5. That is how strong this team is. 31 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Look at him. He looks so G'd up to get a big score. Chance! And a dolly. This is a big wicket. That will put a halt in their progress. Anuj was looking so good. He gets out, dismissed in the score of 14. The score is 31 for the loss of 6 wickets. Suresh Suraj is the only big thorn remaining now. And UD would like Suraj Suresh to continue. He took a great catch to dismiss Jainam in the previous match. He comes onto bat now. Time for Vinod to show some serious stuff. Vinod Singh. Oh, what a start! What a wonderful shot. First ball of the tournament which he faces. He hits it for a classical cover drive. 37 for 6. What a good shot. That shot was as good as any shot which has been played all throughout the day. Superb shot to watch. Complete extension of the arms and a fabulous result. And he rotates the strike. That is smart play. 38 for 6. In spite of losing the wickets, these guys are going for the kill. And that's his job. He wants to take the innings ahead. But what is the dugout's demand? They want a few runs off the back foot. It is Harsh who's there. 39 for 6. The last ball of Pratham. A very good over so far in spite of conceding a sixer. He has bowled a fantastic over. 8 runs in this over so far. "40 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. The last ball of the 4th over. The scoring has been fine. They have lost 3 wickets too many. The score at the end of 4 overs is exactly 40 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. Let's not waste time. Let's come back on strike quickly. We have still 4 more matches to go. It is the power play over. That's a classy hit. "45 for 6. 456 on the scorecard. 45 for 6. That is a wide. 46 for 6. Beautifully bowled. Absolutely no clue. The bat was nowhere close to the ball, and that was very well bowled. Beautiful bowling by Harsh. in spite of conceding a sixer. In fact, boundary. He has conceded just 7 runs. The last ball. A great over comes to an end. Just 8 runs in that over. Best part is just gave away 1 extra. Beautiful bowling by Harsh. 48 for 6 at the end of 5. Yes. The last 2 overs remaining. Omkar is going to bowl the penultimate over. Generally no one comes in to pass out all those orders. It is the players who are doing things on their own. 48 for 6. Oh, that's beautifully hit. Another sixer by Vinod Singh. Vinod Singh hit the first ball for a sixer. Vinod Singh hit the first ball of the 6th over also for a sixer. He moves on to 14. The score moves on to 54. He's batting really well for his team, Vinod Singh. .55 for 6 with that single. Suresh comes on strike now. .56 for 6 with that single. Last 9 balls remaining. Vinod Singh, 7 balls, 15. Tried to lift it skywards, a single that will take the score to 57. A very good over for the batting side. 6 and 3 singles to follow. 9 runs in this over so far. That is a chance taken. That is a crucial wicket. That it would be a difference between 75 and 65. They might be halted in a score below 70 now. 75-80 was a real prospect with this man over there. Right now, even if they cross 70, that would be a luxury. Let's see what's going to happen in the next 7 balls. Nikhil Patil. He was one of the most sought after players when it comes to bowling and batting. He has got this chance to come in at number 9 in this team. Such is the big batting lineup of the team. Another good all-rounder, Nikhil Patil. So the score at the end of 6 overs is exactly 58 for the loss of 7 wickets. Beautifully lifted. He lifted the ball and he moved almost 5 to 10 meters towards his right. 64 for 7. The helicopter landing in the right destination. This time, 2 sixes in 2 balls. One helicopter being lifted, the other one a punch off the back foot. 74-7. 2 balls, 2 sixes. Time changes so fast. It was so difficult for anybody to hit sixes against Tausif. He has been hit it for a couple of sixes. A dot delivery. 3 balls remaining. That is a beautiful take. Fantastic bowling. He can turn the ball so quick, beautifully. He has so much good control on his leg spin. He has not been able to put the ball in the right areas for right batsman. His leg breaks are coming straight into their arcs, and that is the reason he has been expensive this year. 71 for 8. Couple of balls remaining. Kapil Bhatt comes in. He has got him. Clean bowled. Fantastic end to the over. First two balls, he was hit for a couple of sixes, but after that, 71 for 9 now. Last ball remaining. 14 runs in this over. Oh, great stop by Tosif, but that has been the story of his tournament so far. He hasn't been able to finish. 72 for 9. A good comeback by Tosif in spite of being hit for two sixes. He just conceded 3 in the next 5 balls, 4 balls in fact. 73 is what the target is. And Tough Addicts have a pretty strong chance of toppling the score. But UDs, they have a very strong bowling lineup as well. So that's the first wicket. That's the first run of the innings. What a start to the innings. On the knees, he hits a classic shot. A sixer. 7 for 1. Very well bowled, equally well played, fantastically fielded. Good cricket all round. That is in his arc. Oh, that is a mistake. They needed a Yash over there. They needed a Yash over there to bowl and go back and stop the ball. Nobody else would have done that. 13 runs for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of over number 1. That is the reason Yash is so important for any team. You cannot find a better boundary rider than Yash and Mudassar. Right now, Yash was needed there. That can only happen in advertisements where the same bowler goes, takes the catch. 1 over 13 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. And what is the equation now? 6 गेंदों में, in fact 6 overs में 60 रन. 10 रन प्रति ओवर बनाने अब. Sunny Solanki, right place for this man to bat. This is where he should be batting, top of the order. He is pretty attacking. He is known for playing those cameos. So 13 for 1, they got the runs which they wanted in the first over. It is a no ball. Chance for Sunny to go big. That is Est. He was in not a great position to get the ball back to the wicket keeper. Off guard he was. And off balance he was. That is well bowled. Nikhil Patil versus Ritesh Patil. Patil versus Patil. That is cracked. Fantastic pick up and throw. Anuj would have got the run out in just a whisker. Superb piece of fielding. The last ball, just a couple of runs in this over. That is nicely done. They take a single of the last ball. The score is 16 for the loss of 1 wicket. For the first time, Nikhil Patil has bowled like Nikhil Patil. 16 for 1 at the end of 2 overs. सचिन भाई आप क्वालिफाइड हो ना? That's a wide. 17 for 1. That's a no ball, a big one. 18 for 1. Chance to get Ritesh Patil going. Ritesh Patil is playing it smartly. He wants to play deep. He is not going for every ball for a six. He's just trying to aim one or two bad balls in an over. And that is what is needed. 11 runs per over is what the target is. That is in his zone. Oh, what a stop! That is the reason this man is of prime importance. Superb. Outstanding fielding. Was that Nikhil? Great effort. It is a no ball. Chance for Sunny to go big. 20 for 1. He hits it skywards. Gets a single. 21 for 1. He's given a lot of opportunities in form of free hits. 3 balls remaining. That's nicely hit into the corners. He gets a single. 22 for 1. Whatever be the run rate, Ritesh Patil stays there. They're going to win this one. Last ball. No ball. He should have gone for it. And that's a wicket. But maybe that's a blessing in disguise because Sunny wasn't able to time well. They need somebody to come in and get those important runs. Who better than Harsh in for one last time for the top Addicts. 23 for 2. That is how Harsh also should be planning to play it. The way Ritesh is playing maybe. Take it deep. Do not just go for first ball sixers. Wait for that bad ball. 25 balls, 50 runs. They need exactly 20, in fact 49 in 24. That is exactly 12.25 runs per over needed from here on. They cannot take this match lightly till Ritesh Patil is there. Ritesh Patil is clinically playing it that 5th over will decide the fate of this match. 5th and 6th over. 49 needed in 24. 24 for 2 in 3 overs. 49 धावा. 4 षटकांमध्ये 49 धावा. That is good. Both these batsmen oh, that's a big blow. That will seal the deal. He was the dangerous man who could have posed a lot of threat to the opposition. He is sent back packing. That would give them a lot of confidence now. The Undefeatables, they are in a very strong position now. They got a smallish total. They had a huge collapse at the beginning. They were 9 for 5, and from there to go on to 71 is a good achievement. Inside half of the bat, Priyanshu is the new man in. 26 for 3. Very well bowled that was. Two Yorkers back to back by Joseph Khan Pathan. The last ball of the fourth over. Oh, he gets out again without opening the account. And Joseph Khan bowls a match winning over. Gets the two top players of the opposition. And that will do the stuff for them. The score 26 for 4, 47 needed in 18 balls. And what was Pratham doing in the dugout still? He should have been there much before. प्रथम को अगर बीच में भेज देते तो प्रथम शायद गेम चेंजर हो सकता था. Probably the only batsman who is in confident touch and consistent touch. Ritesh Patil was their biggest asset, but right now Pratham Yadav is the one who has been more consistent than him. So another wicket down. Priyanshu gets out. Parth is the new man in. Now it is Pratham who has to take charge of this match. प्रथम ने स्ट्राइक अपने पास कैसे रखते क्या करते वो देखना अब थोड़ा सा इंटरेस्टिंग बन जाएगा. 26 for 5, 47 needed in 17. Oh, what a shot! Just a flick of risk. Beautiful helicopter lifted. Some glimmer of hope from the young man. 41 in 16 now. Come a little too late now. He is lifting it beautifully. And again, super save from that man. You cannot have a better asset than him. 34 for 5. Couple of balls remaining. Pratham Yadav comes on strike. Pratham, he has got good company with Parth now. These two pieces can be phenomenal for the side. They can still cause some nerve wreckage for the opposition. .39 in 14. Just trying to get the batsman who has come on strike. That is the reason I said, oh, what a stop this team. They have some special players. Outstanding set of players. And they have done it 5 times in this tournament. Absolutely top class piece of fielding. You talk about the batting, you talk about the bowling. I think fielding makes them in a different league altogether. If you have Muddu and Yash in the same team, you will not need any other boundary riders. 36 for 5. That is in the arc. They need 36. Both of them asking in from both ends. He did not give it to anyone. The bowler was asking, the wicket keeper was asking for the ball. He just kept the ball to himself. 36 runs needed in the next 12 balls. Pratham hai to mumkin hai. And also the Parth, young man, you never know in the game of cricket. Only thing is how many runs they keep it in the last over. It's a matter of hitting 4 big shots. 4 sixes will win it for them. I understand they need 36, but 12 runs can easily come in extras. If you hit 2 consecutive sixes, you will get a relay of wides and no balls. And that is what they needed. They wanted Pratham to come on strike. Pratham एक ऐसा बल्लेबाज है कि ये मैच जिता सकता है. We are not bothered who is going to win or lose. We just want some entertainment. It is a no ball. This is a class hit. This is one of the best shots of the match. Look at the way he got the ball from behind his back and hit it in that mid-wicket region. Not an easy shot to execute. Probably one of the most difficult shots in tough cricket. And hitting against a very good bowler. 45 for 5. Look at him going for his shots. He has all the shots in the book. In fact, Turf does not have any book, but all the kind of shots which he attempts to. That will seal the deal. Pratham Yadav was their last hope. Undefeatables rightly deserve to be in top 2. They have been the best side on paper, best side performing, best side fielding. In fact, bowling was slightly weaker link of theirs, but batting wise, fielding wise, this team is unmatched. Oh, Rupesh! He did the same thing the last match he came. He hit the sixer of the first ball. 51 for 6, 22 in 7. 22 on 7. The geometrical pi, which you know, 22 upon 7. 22 runs of 7 balls. 14 रन है इस ओवर में. 2 छक्के, 1 नो बॉल और 1 सिंगल. (51 for 6). 7 balls, 22 runs to win. These are crucial balls for UD. UD would like to win this one. Six balls, 22 runs to win. Parth and Rupesh will have to hit 3 sixes to win this one. Six balls, 22 runs to win. The young man started off with the sixer. Will he finish off with the sixers? Not easy. Oh, what a shot! This is probably a very indifferent shot. How do you describe that? It wasn't a proper helicopter. Maybe hitting the leading edge, the blade of the bat. 16 of 5. Oh, what a throw! This team is unstoppable. Undefeatables are unstoppable. Remarkable piece of fielding. Well, oh, this match is not over. Rupesh, time for to repay the faith shown in Rupesh by Dada. 3 balls, 10 runs. 3 चेंडू आणि 10 धावा. Rupesh, Turf Addict was the only team who have shown a lot of trust in this man. And let's see whether he repays that. 3 balls, 10 to win. That's a very well bowled delivery. That is very important ball. That would should do the stuff. 2 balls, 9 runs to win. Two balls, 9 runs to win. I don't know what's going to be discussed now. 2 balls, 2 big hits. No other equation. Oh, the match is still on. 1 ball, 3 to win. 2 to tie. And that was probably the shot of the day. Look at the way he played the ball, straight it down the ground. He was smiling. He was absolutely having no pressure. 1 ball, 3 to win. One ball, 2 to win now. Second tie of the season. The scores are level, but hats off to Chinu, hats off to Rupesh for his fighting spirit. They have secured that 1 point.
फर्स्ट वाले बॉक्सेस में क्योंकि उन लोग टॉप 2 में नहीं आए ना, अब लोग जीते तो वो टॉप 2 में। बॉल कितने पड़ेगा? इधर हो, इधर क्या हुआ?